I think we all get how important the oceans are. We all want to protect them, not just libs like me, but the president of the United States himself, Donald Trump, has often said things like, I'm committed to keeping our air and water clean, but always remember that economic growth enhances environmental protection. So we need environmental protection, clean water. He respects the enormity of the issue, saying things like, on Puerto Rico, this is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water. It's both ocean and big, people. This is a big issue. And he also gets how politically important how we treat the ocean is. If we treat it wrong, it could hurt our political prospects as individuals. He once tweeted, today Barack Obama is standing in water in New Jersey. Remember on election day that he has put the US underwater. So he understands that sea level rise is a significant issue, and that is why he must be focused entirely today on this new UN report about the state of our oceans, because it paints a really dark picture, dark big water, as he would say. Take a look at this first chart. It's gonna show you average sea surface temperature globally over time. You can see gradually rising from the 1940s up till today. Especially sharp rise in just the last couple of years, by the way. And that's obviously a little bit hard to see, especially if you're on a phone. So ocean surface temperatures have been warming steadily since 1970. For the past 25 years, they've been warming twice as fast. So it's not just continuing, it is in fact accelerating. And what's really interesting is, it's not just that the oceans overall are getting warmer. We're now experiencing heat waves in the oceans. So we have an expert who said it's sort of remarkable that prior to 2012 or 2013, nobody had thought about heat waves in the oceans. Subsequently, these kind of heat wave events have kind of popped up all over the ocean. We've actually had 3 major heat waves in the Gulf of Maine, 2012, 2016, 2018, and now we're looking at repeat heat waves in the Northern Pacific. Australia's had some repeat heat waves as well. This is horrible, obviously for marine life. It's led to disastrous seasons for commercial fishermen, killing off the stock that they of course rely on. And it's not just heat. The report notes that the oceans are getting more acidic, which could lead to mass extinction of marine organisms, especially animals with shells such as oysters and clams. So if you do a little bit of research on the percentage of the population that relies on fish for protein every day, we cannot afford to lose marine life. And that is on the chopping block if we don't do something serious about this. And so although I'm worried that many people will skip over this news today, the status of our oceans is incredibly important, and the UN doing a good job of making sure that we think about it.
Yeah, no, it's really easy to gloss over because none of those things have happened yet. So, I mean, we still go through, as you hear about potential killing off of large portions of marine life, you go, well, they're still there, so who cares right now? And you guys are just trying to scare me and make me think that. So why is it that you have to see it first before you can believe it? But at that point, when it comes to something like this, it's too late. And we've conditioned ourselves to go, well, you know what? I have to do too many things to change what we're doing. Actually, many people don't have to do many things. You have to pressure your lawmakers to make sure we implement policies that pressure other people that are directly affecting this to make change. It's not that hard. You just have to think for yourself and stop allowing people to tell you that's just craziness. Those scientists are getting paid so much to say scientific things that are proven.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I worry that people won't pay attention. Greta Thunberg, she just came over to the US, over the ocean. The ocean that she crossed is already fundamentally different than it was 20 or 40 or certainly 100 years ago, and it's changing more, and in some ways more consequential than a warming of the air. I mean, we can't live in the numbers that we are, humanity, if this continues. And unfortunately, as of right now, it's continuing. It's on us to do something about it, to stay focused on this sort of news, to get active. We've been profiling awesome environmental organizations this week that you can become a part of. Just don't back off of this issue because the stakes couldn't be any higher. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.